The J.H. Rose Rampants find themselves in familiar territory, marking their third state championship game appearance in the last 5 years. Tonight's opponent, the North Lincoln Knights. It's game 1 of the North Carolina 3A State Baseball Championship. I'm here at the D.H. Conley Vikings, winner of the Backyard Brawl tonight, and easily my pick of game of the year. The Vikings take down J.H. Rose. I'm here with the head coach. Coach, tell me a little bit about what are the emotions going through these kids and through you right now?
Man, what an atmosphere tonight. What a just exciting night. I'm so proud of these guys.
And speaking of the hometown team, let's bring in Andrew Schmidt, president and CEO of Visit Greenville. So Andrew, tell me a little bit about some of the numbers and the money that's coming through this tournament.
Yeah, so it's a great tournament. Obviously, we're going to generate about $1.3 million in economic impact, so that's great for our area.
We have pitching, catching, speed, defense. I think we're just more equipped for it. It kind of caught us by storm last year, but I think we're ready.
How's the team feeling after this good news?
That's right, Ken. Team morale is way up today after they found some of those helmets. 28 of the 45 stolen helmets were returned to the team and its varsity players this week. Bottom of the third inning, Knights lead 1-0. Ethan Simmons with a base hit double to left field is going to drive in Josh Robertson to tie the game at 1-1. Top of the 7, 2-1 Knights. Kaysen McGinnis with a line drive base hit to right center. Gets by the outfielder. The Knights are rounding the bases and 2-run score on the inside the park home run, putting them up 4-1 late in the game. Rose would bat in 2 runs, making it 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th. Now the bottom of the 7th, Rose with the winning run on second base. Strike 3 and a dropped ball. Ethan Simmons sprinting to first, and the throw is going to get by the first baseman. 1 run scores, the ball is nowhere to be found, and the winning run comes home. Rampants with the walk-off wild strikeout win the game 5-4. Here's head coach Ronald Vincent after the game.
That's a really, really good team. North Lincoln's really good. They really swung the bats good. We made some great defensive plays. It's going to be a dogfight tomorrow.
Game 2 starts here tomorrow at 11 a.m., but tonight, Game 1 belongs to the Rampants. In Holly Springs, I'm Davis Suppes, 9 on your side sports.
This is one of the best trips we take all year.
15 years ago, Bill Ellis with Kinston's Recreation Department had a son that played baseball for the Naval Academy. Now it's an annual matchup that both programs circle on their schedule every year. Friday's matchup was a game-time decision as winter weather has been impacting the field and travel all week.
Luckily, you know, this is one of the best fields in Eastern North Carolina, so if it can work, it will work. We have great draining.
Fans come from all over the country for this event every year.
Because we are from State College, Pennsylvania. Making the trip down here 8 hours, I was expecting to see some baseball. I anticipate clear skies, good rivalry, good baseball. We're going to be okay.
Coaches for both teams recognize this event as more than just a rivalry between armed services.
And to be able to showcase the talent on the field, but also off the field, where hopefully the children that are here and the adults that are here, they get to engage with the midshipmen and the cadets of the Air Force Academy, and they understand that these young men are awesome people, and they're going to do such great things for our country.
But when you come to a locale like this with such deep military ties and history, it's just nice to put on a good show in front of a lot of people who respect what our players do when their baseball uniform comes off.
Air Force taking the first win of the series on Friday. With 2 more games on the schedule, they encourage everyone to come out to historic Granger Stadium for some competitive baseball and to support the future leaders of our country. Air Force would go on to take game 1 of this series 3-2. They play again Saturday at 2 o'clock and Sunday at 12:30 to wrap up the series. Head coach Will Bland says even though the situation was sad, the community support has been outstanding.
And we back now. I always have mine.
We're back. Words from the Rose athletes after the good news of the helmets being found. ECU alumni and head coach Will Bland says ECU was a big help in getting the team helmets to practice and play before the first game.
It's fun to see them out here. Even if we got some of the ECU helmets on, we get to go out here and catch the ball, and then we got scrimmage tomorrow where them kids will be allowed to scrimmage because everybody's going to be there, and if we didn't have enough helmets, then some of the JV kids would have been out of the helmets, or some of the varsity kids couldn't play. So shout out to them, my alumni, for being able to help us out there. Coach Houston, utmost respect to him and the whole community as a whole, just standing behind us, and I'm excited. The season starts next week, and I can't wait to put the product on the field.
The suspect, 24-year-old Kyle Hill, was arrested in Pembroke yesterday. Authorities found 2 helmets with Hill and located 26 other helmets at Hill's residence in Robeson County. Some of the returned helmets were part of their brand new order this season that they made back in the spring.
A handful of them were brand new. I think we ordered 12 brand new helmets this year, and I think about half of those were some of these taken, so we got some of those back. But the rest that we got returned are still very usable. Helmets have a 10-year lifespan, and I think the majority of the helmets that we had returned are only in year maybe 3 or 4, so we've still got 6 or 7 good years of most of these helmets.
The Rose athletes and coaches thankful for the community support during this situation.
And how much they're willing to help is tremendous. And as the profession, the coaches, you got to stick together, and they show, hey, we all one group, we stick together, and we do anything to help y'all get to back some sense of normalcy. And it's coming to that right now.
Just want to say a huge thank you to them for their offers, for their support. This could happen anywhere, and that's scary. So, although we're all playing against each other on the field, it's nice to know that fellow, coaches in the high school ranks and the college ranks and community members all kind of rally together to support a group when something like this happens.
Now, Rose did plan a new helmet order with a representative at Rydell when the helmets went missing. The helmet company was aware of the situation and offered the order at a discounted price. That order of new helmets is expected to come in next week, and Rose will use however many they need to fit the team and return the extras that they thankfully no longer need. Live in studio, Davis Suppes, 9 on your side.
All right, Davis, thanks.
I'm here with Matthew Taylor and Evan Makepeace, the Washington Pan Pack, the winners of the Backyard Brawl tonight. They get their 3rd win of the season. Makepeace, let's start with you. This is your 3rd win of the season. It was a very emotional game. What are your emotions like right now after that win?
A lot of people doubting us, but we come out here and play every day. I'm just ready for the rest of the season with a good group of guys.
Absolutely, Coach. Let's shout out your defense real quick. You guys are making it frustrating for the Farmville offense all night long. What was your defense game plan coming tonight?
We had a good game plan, and we worked really hard on it all week. And Coach Allard, our defensive coordinator, really put it together. And our kids just went out there and executed. We wanted to keep it as simple as we could and just go out there and do our job. And that's what we were talking about all week. And they really went out there and did it. It was exciting.
One of the game-changing plays I want to talk about is that 62-yard touchdown pass you had right out of the gate of the second half. How did you guys set that one up? What was it like throwing that ball?
Well, it wasn't the call. Let me jump in on this because I'm excited about it. It wasn't the call, and we came out and they played in cover 0. And if you play cover 0 or number 1, they're going to cause some problems, and he saw it too. And it was
Evan, what'd you see on that play?
Man, they came out playing man. I saw number 1 out there. He was pressed. Threw it up.
Our 2 scores in the first half were all defensive oriented because they put us in a good position. It's Keandrick Melton. He's a large human. Our offensive line has gotten better each and every week. We started out 0-3, and this offense didn't waver. They believed in what we did, and here we are, and it's exciting.
You guys didn't blink, and now you are 3-3. Congratulations to the Washington Pan Pack, quarterback Evan Makepeace, head coach Matthew Taylor. Congratulations, guys. That's the Washington Pan Pack. We're going to send it back to you for Touchdown Friday. There you go, guys. Speaking of cleaning things up, Josh Smith right here had a very good touchdown run at the end of the first half. How did that give you guys some momentum going into halftime?
I don't really. It just hyped up the whole team. We just came to the sideline. We just got excited, and then we just wanted to go make some plays in the second half.
Coach, this guy's legs were a big part of the offense tonight. What were some other big contributors for your guys' win tonight?
The defense played outstanding. I mean, there really wasn't many mistakes. We did a much better job communicating, which we were really concerned about with last week, and we were able to slow down a dynamic offense.
48-6 win, a big offensive spread here in the second half. What do you owe it to?
I owe it to our defense. They held them to 6 the entire game, and I owe it to my offensive line blocking, my receivers blocking downfield. Trey Maggio also helped me out, and he created a good decoy whenever I scored, and I created a good decoy whenever he scored. So, I just got to give a good hand on to my offense and my defense. They played well out there.
Coach Bird, Josh, congratulations on the win tonight. I'm David Suppes here in Jacksonville. We're going to send it back to you guys for Touchdown Friday. There you go, guys. Congratulations.
They never gave up. They never wavered, and it's so exciting for these boys. Hats off to our opponent, J.H. Rose. Just a special game tonight, always is, but I'm proud of our boys for coming out on top.
Absolutely a gutsy win from you guys here tonight, and like you said during your post-game speech, it was a complete game. You guys got 2 points on a safety, 2 points on a conversion, an onside kick recovered at the start of the second half. You guys did everything. Tell me about it a little bit.
Yeah, we challenge our guys. We don't make it easy on them. When we don't feel like we're playing up to our standard, our performance that we're capable of, we continue to push at them, and we work hard on special teams and the snap with the pressure, the extra point, all those things paid and got us back in the game. It was a part of why we won the football game tonight, and I'm so proud that we challenged them and they responded to the challenge. They didn't waver, they didn't quit. They just had a great night.
J.H. Rose. It's the standard, as he said. J.H. Rose had the ball with 1 minute left in the game. You guys came out with the game-sealing interception. What did you tell your defense before that final drive?
Trust who we are, trust our work, trust the plan that we're putting ourselves in these situations at practice every day. And the standard's the standard, and that's what they played to.
Absolutely, Coach. Just like that, D.H. Conley, the winner of the Backyard Brawl tonight. They take down J.H. Rose. Easily Game of the Year. That's all we got for you. We'll send it back to you for more Touchdown Friday, guys. All right, there you go.
But what I get most excited about is actually all the exposure that we get throughout the week and even leading up to the series as well. So games on ESPN Plus as we get through the week. It'll be ESPN News and ESPN2, and then ESPN, and of course the championship game on ABC right in the middle of the afternoon on Sunday.
And of course, we have a lot of local fans looking to check out the local team here at the games. What can people know when they're coming to the games as far as admissions and where to park, those sort of things?
Yeah, everything's free, so it's great. It's great entertainment. If you're coming to see the local team, obviously that's going to be a little bit more crowded, so come early. And when you park, you're going to park at the bottom of the College Hill on 10th Street, and we'll have golf carts waiting for you to take you right up to the stadium, so it's easy.
Absolutely. They got us hooked up all week long. Andrew, thank you so much. And as he said, those games are going to be broadcasted on all the ESPN networks, including ESPN Plus. The Pitt County Girls, they start their tournament on Sunday at 7.
It's great to be able to come out here and support them, just watch the games, and such a great atmosphere, great venue. So I'm just really proud of them. This is Brooke, second base, and Anna, shortstop. So I'm just extremely proud of them and excited for all of them.
With a couple of the girls being role models for the future.
I'm excited because next year I'll be their age and I can follow their steps and see what it is about.
It feels good seeing my friends make it so far into the tournaments.
Are you excited that this could potentially be you next year?
Yes.
Shining a spotlight on Pitt County.
A lot of noise, the excitement that builds up as we start to get any momentum, you can feel it. It's palpable on the field, and certainly we feed off that. The girls feed off that. It's really tough to put any measuring device on that, how much it means to us, and we're just so lucky, right? We're so lucky to be here, and how much support we have from the local people.
Last night's win really gave us a lot of anxiousness. We were really ready for this game, so after last night we just had all the energy coming into today, and we just kept the energy because we know if we have energy, no one can beat us.
It's great seeing girls play at such a high level. A lot of the girls were on the team last year that are on the team this year, so it's good seeing them out there.